welcome to Through the Lens of Astrology. I'm your host, Heather Arielle. And yeah, we're doing another live show. We started doing live shows again, and I had such a good time. I just told Jennifer, yeah, let's do a few. It is Leo season, and that means it's just time to celebrate. It's time to just kind of push ourselves to be, a little bit bigger, a little bit more generous with our time, and a little more public if you want. And here's the Leo card. Yeah, so I'm still in that celebratory spirit, that beautiful fiery Leo energy. And we just celebrated the year that we had a big anniversary show last week, because Through the Lens of Astrology is a year old. I'm just so grateful for everyone's support. And so, yeah, I'm gonna give more messages today. We're also gonna talk about Mars in Virgo. But if you want to receive an inspirational message, just leave a comment. And it helps if you know your sun sign. If you say, oh, hey, I'm a Gemini, go ahead and throw that in. And if you want love, work, or health, it does help to sort of say, hey, I'd like a love question, or hey, I'd like a work or a health. And I'll do 2 out of 3. Okay. I don't have time to do like 3 for each person. But if you say, hey, I want love, health, and I'm a Gemini, that's helpful. And it's going to be helpful for both of us. And I promise I'll get to everyone who asks a question. I'm going to give you a message. But then we're also going to talk about Mars in Virgo, because you know how I always like to tell you what Mars is doing. And here is the Mars card. And remember, these cards, these are from the Oracle deck that I co-created with artist Tom Cummins. Oh gosh, look at those watercolors. That's such a that's the stance of a warrior. Look at that. And Mars, that is warrior energy. That's why I always like to tell you, where is Mars? What is it doing? Because it makes things happen. So you want to be as present and as conscious with that Mars energy as you can be. All right. And Mars is in Virgo. Now, went in Virgo July 29th, and it's going to be there until September 14th. Yeah, so there is plenty of time to take advantage of Mars in Virgo. So, okay, Mars in Virgo. All right, if Mars is action, all right, this is going to tell us, well, what kind of actions do we really want to be taking? Well, we want to be taking Virgo actions. What's a Virgo action? It's about being precise. It's a beautiful, precise energy that celebrates details. Okay, so this is, yeah, the devil's in the details. This is when, I'm a big picture person. I got Jupiter on my ascendant, so I'm always like, oh, the big picture. Well, Virgo's like, okay, but what about the tiny picture? What about the picture within the picture within the picture? That little thing. Okay. Yeah. So this is time to, whatever you're going to do, whether you're looking at a project, whatever you're trying to comprehend or understand, we're going to want to take it apart into all the little parts, so that then it's almost like a DIY project. I started to watch the Drew Barrymore show, and this whole week she was like doing all these DIY projects, and I thought, that is so Mars in Virgo. That's perfect, because think about, you're going to do a DIY project. You're going to get like, okay, you got all these steps and it's so precise. And there was this one person on it. She was doing these very precise lines to redo her bathroom tile, but she skipped a step and the whole thing was a bust. So Virgo says, yeah, let's not skip a step. We slow down because it is Earth. Earth slows us down, and for a reason. So we don't skip steps. Yeah. So, it is Earth. That means we want to be a little more practical. We want to be manifesting in real and tangible ways. And we want to say, okay, let's break this down into the parts and really make sure, before we go on to the next step, that we really have understood and connected. And any type of really, detail, whether you're like trying to put a project together, even if you're trying to plan a family reunion, it's get organized. Do it in an organized way. It's like the time of spreadsheets. It's like if you're going to say, okay, what are the chores for everyone? put it on a spreadsheet, put it on the refrigerator. It's like things have to be broken down clearly. It's wonderful energy to categorize and to organize, and it helps to do that. So if you have Mars and Virgo in your chart, well, then, these types of actions are supported every day of your life. And for the rest of us, this is an opportunity to make details your best friend and to say, okay, all right, I'm a big picture gal, but you know what? I'm going to fine tune now. And I'm going to do the spreadsheet, and I'm going to get organized, and I'm going to put things in categories, and I'm going to notice those details. I like to talk about George Seurat and the wonderful painter. When you look at that, when you look at the big picture, it's like, oh my gosh, these beautiful scenes of people, boating, and it's like, oh, go on a picnic, and it's wonderful. And then when you get really close, it's the pointillism, right? It's like, oh, it's a yellow dot. You get to see all the different little dots that he used to then create that. And so Virgo is noticing those dots because we are creating at the tiniest level. Okay, that's what Virgo allows us to do. It's saying, okay, what's the first step? What's the first step? So it is Earth, as I said, and it is also, all right, it is mutable. Now, I did say, okay, Earth is the slowest energy. Remember, we have the elements. We have air, super fast, mental. Fire, woo, that's fast action. Water is, feeling, and it's a little slower. Earth is the slowest, but Virgo is the fastest of the Earth signs. We also have Taurus is the slowest, and Capricorn is, it's a little slow too. So, enjoy that slowdown, but it is wonderfully mutable. Okay. And so that allows for just bend like a willow, right? Mutability is adapt, be flexible. And that means you can really refine approaches. If you say, oh my gosh, something got out of hand, and like, oh, you got to organize this, you got to do that. Um, just try a new approach, and it will help you to get organized. And it allows for that versatility. It's also wonderful, Virgo, guardians of the environment. It's wonderful for anything having to do with nature. And it's wonderful for self-care. If to really take care of yourself with that. And yeah, there's the desire to perfect and the desire to perfect a craft. And so all of that is wonderful. And the highest manifestation of Virgo energy is the desire to be of service. And so I'll take you around, depending on what cusp you have it. So that's what you want to find. So you need your natal chart. Okay. So your natal chart, if you got your birth time, your day, month, and year, your time of birth, location, you build your chart. Yeah, it has the 12 astrological houses, right? And you want to know what's going on, like what is the cusp on each house. So when you look at your chart, pretend it's a clock, go to 9 o'clock. That is the first degree of your first house. Okay, go counterclockwise, right? And you're going to want to find, well, where is Virgo? Because I'm going to take you through it, and then you're going to know how to really activate that part of the chart. Now, I also want to throw in, because okay, I'm going to show you the Leo card, because we got beautiful Leo energy. The sun is in Leo, and August 8th at 9:51 a.m. Eastern time, we have a beautiful new moon in Leo. Okay, so August 8th, beautiful new moon in Leo. And I love a new moon. It's those mini new beginnings. We get one each month, and it's gonna magnify already Leo is really big energy already. And so it's going to magnify that celebratory, intensely creative, all about self-expression. I mean, that's why I brought up the DIY projects. When you have Mars and Virgo and Leo sun, get creative in a really Virgo, meticulous, methodical way. Celebrate your self-expression with Leo, and put a project together or something like that. It's going to be so fulfilling. Leo is magical. It is creative. It's leadership, and sometimes we forget that. So this is also a time to step up to the plate and lead. If you have Leo energy, boy, do we need leaders, right? Yeah, we need leaders. So step up to the plate and do that. I mean, we always want to be thinking, yes, Leo is self-expression. You definitely want to look inside and honor your individual, your beautiful creative talents. You definitely want to be honoring that when the sun is in Leo and with a new moon in Leo for sure. But always, no, no matter what else is going on, I always say, remember, we want to share our talents with the group because we got that age of Aquarius, we got the Saturn in Aquarius, and we still got Jupiter in Aquarius. Um, October 18th, Jupiter is gonna, it's retrograde right now. It's gonna get to around 22 degrees Aquarius. It's gonna start to go forward mid-October, and then yeah, it's gonna zippity doo dah get into Pisces. But right now, oh my gosh, all that Aquarius energy. Always think about how can we share our talents with the group. Maybe there's a way that you can lead, share your creativity, or celebrate somebody. Okay, now, and that's the new moon, that's the new moon card. So when I talk about the different houses, so not only do you want to know the Virgo cusp, because that's going to let you know where Mars is in your chart. And these are transits I'm talking about. Remember, transits are really the cornerstone of change. So that's why you want to get to know your chart, and then that's why I do this. So to really help you understand, okay, right now Mars is in Virgo. I'm going to tell you how that's hitting your chart for 6 weeks, so you can really make a personal connection to your energy and get more out of it. Now, with the new moon, and you can do this each month, also you're going to want to find the cusp that Leo is on. All right, because it means not only is the sun activating that house right now, but on August 8th, the new moon is going to activate, and that's going to be a mini new beginning there. And so that's kind of going to be an area you're going to want to really celebrate and just really expand, and put that really nice, generous, beautiful Leo magnanimous touch on. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with, all right, yeah, we start with the first house. Okay, so remember the first house, the ego, the identity, right? This is the who am I? This is the who am I, and how do I what do I really project to the world? This is your physical body too. It's an angle house. It's always a big deal when planets are transiting an angle house because things happen. Things happen with an angle house as well. Okay. Now, okay, all right. All right, so now we're gonna do a couple houses, and then yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, we definitely, oh my goodness, you know what? We're gonna get to some. Okay, I'm gonna do the angle house, and then I think I need to do some readings. Okay, I didn't have my comments on, so I didn't even see all these. And then Jennifer's gonna be able to decipher them. Okay. It's a little hard for me to keep up with that. Okay, so all right. And remember, when you're asking, it helps if you can tell me your sun sign. Hey, if you know your sun and ascendant, love it. And let me know whether it's love and health, love and work, work and health. I'll do two out of the three. Okay. Now, okay, so the first house, it's a cardinal house. We take individual initiative. Mars, guess what, is connected to that first house because Aries is connected, and Mars is forward momentum, right? Okay, so Mars in your first house, no matter what sign, it is a time to move forward. It's a time to move forward fearlessly, even no matter what sign it's in. When Mars is in the first house, you're going to feel like going, yeah, take individual initiative, do it. Now, with Virgo, because that means you're Virgo rising. So if you're Virgo rising, definitely take care of your body. Self-care, okay? You're going to want to do that anyway. You're Virgo rising. Mars in that first house, and Virgo is going to accentuate all of that. And and that's really, I would say, really embrace that and go forward. Find ways to incorporate those beautiful Virgo qualities into your personality, because the first house, it's what we see, it's energy we give off. It is very present, but it is really a time to go forward and be fearless. Okay, I'm going to do a couple questions, and then I'll just work our way through. And I should say, if you have Leo in the first house, then the new moon is going to be activating your first house, and ooh, that's a wonderful new mini beginning. That's kind of like, remember, Leo is public. Leo is, this is who I am, and you just celebrate, you in a healthy way. You celebrate who you are. Right, when we get out of balance with Leo, then it's like a little narcissistic, but it's okay. It's like the kitty cat, you pet the kitty. So celebrate yourself. If you've got that new moon in your first house in Leo, go ahead, let people know what you're doing. It's like, yeah, be as public as you want to be if you've got that new moon there. Okay, so I guess Jennifer, oh, you know what, Lori, oh, there is something here. Okay, so Lori, hi, Lori Owens. Is my family going to relocate? Okay, well, that's a really specific question. You know what I'll do? So that's kind of like a love, health, work. Okay, so I'm just going to give you, so what I do, to be as helpful as I can be with what I can do, I basically like to give you a message that will enhance your work, your love, or your health. Okay, so this is, maybe, is your family, all right, this is a family question. This is, what is the energy that is coming in that as a family, you're going to be encouraged to embrace. Okay. And Lori, if you know your sun sign or anything like that, I can always throw in a little astrology. Okay. Okay, so Lori, all right. Whoa. Okay, well, okay, this is one thing that just popped out, which is kind of good. I mean, for your question, the air card just popped out. Prick up your ears. Surprising or important news is coming. Its way to you. That generally, when we get this and we ask a kind of question, that can be like, yeah, something is really coming in that's gonna make something happen that we want to make happen. This is generally very positive news coming in. But I'm gonna pick another card for you, just because that one popped out. And we get a little more nuance to get another card. So what is energy that Lori Owens might want to embrace? Might want to embrace. Okay, Lori. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a big deck. All right. Oh, okay. You got air and you got Pisces. Okay, now that's an interesting combination. All right. Okay, so there is going to be exciting news, generally news that you're going to want to hear coming in. The air, prick up your ears. It's always something very, oh, something's coming in. That's great. The Pisces is a deeply meditative, sensitive, intuitive card. So, this is also, when you get the Pisces, you really want to give yourself some time to go inward and to really connect with, what are you feeling intuitively. What do you feel like doing? What do you feel like, what's going to happen? Because this is a time to be led by your intuition. When you get the Pisces card, lead by your intuition and deepen it, meditate, do something that where you can really transcend, and that is gonna really inspire you. It's also deeply creative and compassionate. So, open your heart. Open. Sometimes these are two completely different messages, and it could be somebody with, somebody needs your compassion and empathy when you get the Pisces. So spread that universal love. Be there for somebody who may really. Oh, you're Pisces. Oh my gosh, you're Pisces. Oh, that's wonderful. If you are Pisces, Lori, and you got this up right, you are an imbalanced Pisces. Okay, that also means, really connect. So these are gifts. If your sun is in Pisces, you came in to, this is a gift that's open to you every single day. Trust your intuition, deepen your intuition. If you do anything creative, it's wonderful. I mean, dance, music, film. I mean, it covers anything. This is imagination, okay? And definitely for transcendence, and compassion and empathy may be needed. Um, you know, uh, Someone may come in and you may need to show that. But that's beautiful. You're a beautiful and balanced Pisces. And yeah, use that and look forward to some exciting messages coming in. That's great. Thank you, Lori. Okay. Okay. Oh, Aquarius. Okay. Well, as I said, yeah, it's your time. It's your time, Aquarian. It is age of Aquarius, Saturn, Jupiter. It's all happening. And Saturn illuminates the path. So Saturn and Aquarius, I mean, it's a really big deal. All right. So, so that also means that Saturn and Jupiter are supporting you right now. Yeah, I don't know where you are in the if you're mid degrees Aquarius, you're really getting some activate. If you're mid to late degrees, so you're really getting some activation. Um, you're from with your Aquarius. That means it's a karmic time. Saturn is stabilizing your sun, and Jupiter is expanding it. Yeah, so that's time to get really clear in general. If your sun is in Aquarius, get really clear with what do you want to do, right? And remember, your path is a unique path. No one can tell you what your path is. Yeah, the Aquarian path is a one of a kind path. So you just got to be true to you. You really got to be true to you. But you can make things happen with Saturn and with Jupiter there. You can really make things happen. So live very consciously right now. Okay. All right. Aquarius. You didn't say whether it's love, work, or health. Okay. How can we help? What is some energy that this beautiful Aquarian might want to embrace right now? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to give you two cards because I'm doing two cards now. That's a fascinating message. Okay. All right. We're going to do two cards. Okay. Okay. What's going to. Okay. Whoa. They almost all went flying. Oh my gosh. Okay, you got two cards. One, you got the Mars retrograde card reversed, and then you got the inconjunct. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this means. This is fascinating. This is, yeah, you got something going on right now. Now, Mars retrograde, now this one is, okay, think about an action that you've taken recently. Okay. It can be an action to whether you're learning a musical instrument, taking a class, starting a relationship, or starting a new diet or whatever. Just think about a significant action or that you've taken recently. This is suggesting, okay, that you may want to, if you are not getting the result that you want, you may need to come on a little stronger or you may need to pull back. But it's saying, uh, there's going to be an action that you've taken that you're going to want to adjust. So it's rethink how you are using your energy. So if you feel, so it's like if you feel that you've been coming on too strong and somebody's saying, "Hey, back off a little bit. I'll do it when I'm ready." Okay, back off. Or maybe you're so subtle and nuanced, nobody has any idea that you're even, interested or what you're trying to do. So if you've been beaten around the bush, then you got to come out. You got to be very direct, and you need to be assertive and say, okay, this is what I want to do. And then that's going to be able to push that forward. And if somebody's been saying, hey, pushing a little too hard, okay, back off. But there's going to be an adjustment. So think about the actions you've been taking recently. And if one of them has not gotten you the result you wanted, yeah, do the opposite of what you were doing. Either be way more direct if or pull back. And the inconjunct, what a fascinating card. You may really be trying to balance or blend. This is the blending card, okay? You may be thinking, I can't do both things, or I can't deal with both people, or what, and it's, or we can't live in two places, right? This is the blending, and it's the yes you can. So there's something in your life where you may feel you're going to have to choose, and you don't have to choose. You don't have to choose. There's going to be a way to blend, and that applies whether it's a relationship, whether it's a project. You're going to be able to blend, and you're going to be able to blend by trying a new approach. Okay, so either stop beating around the bush, come out direct, or if you've been getting the opposite feedback, yeah, pull back. But you're going to get what you want if you take that advice. That's very strong. Okay. Ooh, fascinating. Love that. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, Leo, Jody. Hi, Jody. Okay. All right. Well, hey, it's your season. It is your time to shine, Jody. Okay. That's beautiful. Beautiful. And Leo, I mean, you're getting a hit from the Aquarius, Saturn, and there's culminating energy with oppositions. Oppositions can be wonderful because it's like they make things happen. It's like a full moon. It's exciting. So you're getting that Jupiter and Saturn is going to be activating your Leo. Okay. All right. And depending on where you are, yeah, Uranus could be really awakening it. We'll see. But it is your time to shine. Oh, Jody, it is your time to shine. Celebrate, lead, be creative. And, when you have Leo, it's really important that people around you celebrate you. It really is. It's like you're a little kitty cat, and you got to be petted. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I love little cats. Okay. Okay, Jody. All right, Let's give Jody this really vibrant, fiery Leo. Beautiful card. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to get you to. I'm starting because I got a couple of decks this time, so I'm going to do 2 cards. Because it gets a little more nuanced message. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, Jody. What's going to really enhance Jody's life right now? Okay. Ooh. Look at that. Okay, Jody. You got the Scorpio card reversed, and you got the 10th house card. Okay. Well, Scorpio reversed, this means several things. One, you are the phoenix, you rise from the ashes. It says the phoenix will rise. Now, if you have been ill, this is a beautiful message of regeneration, okay? If you have not been ill, it is a message of profound healing. So if there's anything you want to you want to do a new diet, you want to do something like that, boy, go ahead and do it. This is a beautiful card for therapy, for digging deep, this is a Scorpio heals. It heals through opening the door of transformation. But this is a digging deep card. Now, this could also be, there could be a Scorpio around you who could be ill or a little out of balance. So, out of balance Scorpios can be extremely stressful, okay? Because it is the most intense sign of the zodiac. It is the most powerful. It is. It's connected to Pluto. So we want to keep Scorpios happy and upright. Okay, that's for sure. So if you do have a Scorpio that's requiring a lot of attention right now, you're a Leo, you're going to have very good, generally Leos have great communication. Just tell the truth. Speak the truth. If a Scorpio is in your life, just tell it like it is, okay? Tell it as it is, right? Speak the truth. They can take it. Dig deep to get to the problem. And if this is for you, heal, heal, heal. Now, you also got the 10th house card. This is, check in with your parents, okay? Check in. Check in with your parents. Check in with your spouse, or if you are in a committed public relationship, you want to check in with those areas and just see, because sometimes there is an adjustment. All right, but this is the 10th house is that does rule your career, and that is when you get the 10th house card, it means there's energy in that area, and so there can be positive movement for any of those areas for your 10th house. So embrace the career, go forward, know that healing energy is all around you. You are the phoenix right now, but then also be aware if there's a Scorpio, because that's going to be an intense Scorpio around you. Okay. All right. And then, Jennifer, you can give me. Okay. Oh, I'm a Pisces and would love to hear. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very beautiful, Pisces. It's very beautiful. It's like, let's just have universal love and no boundaries. And it's like, okay, just give me what's coming. That's beautiful. Okay, Pisces. I love these little hearts. Okay. Remember, Pisces is the 12th and final sign of the zodiac. There is evolution as we go through. So it's about transcendence. It's about universal love. But, always check your boundaries. People can really abuse the boundaries with the Pisces because it's a little hard. It's a little hard to keep boundaries. So make sure that you make people respect your boundaries and you recharge. Oh my gosh. All right. You just got 2 cards popped out. I'm going to give you a third because those just popped out. And I did double up this deck, so now two people are going to share a card. But okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So one, you got the inconjunct. Okay. So you heard me talk a little bit about the inconjunct. This means blend, blend, blend. There's some situation in your life where you feel, oh my gosh, how are we going to make this work? Okay. Sometimes we're blending family. Sometimes we're blending all kinds of things, right? So it's, it says, bridge over troubled water, beautiful Simon Garfunkel. Don't choose one side or the other. Find a way to connect the incongruent energies. Okay. So, yeah, the energies are kind of like, oh, they don't really go together, but they do. They do actually. And each party will be strengthened. So, this is blend this. Now, you got the Venus retrograde card. Okay. So, this is, Venus retrograde is, this is going to connect to, this connects to relationships and art. So there's going to be a relationship generally. This could be a friendship, this could be a business partnership, or this could be a love. It could be any relationship. But there's going to be a relationship that is up for review right now for you. And it is going to involve blending. All right. So you may feel that maybe something popped up. Sometimes people get a job and you're going to have to, like, oh, let's do long distance or whatever. There's going to be a way to heal the relationship through blending, but that means really have an open, honest discussion. Okay, you really need an open, honest um, discussion. So then you can. So then each person, says, okay, this is what's important to me. This is what's important, and then you have to work together. Now, this card popped out. Okay, it popped out like this. So this is the descendant card, but this is this way. This is fascinating. When you get a card like this, that means there's a relationship that can go either way right now. Okay, so you may be thinking, should I end this relationship? Oh, should I commit? What's going on? Should we deepen it? If you're already committed, this really means it takes two. Okay. It can go either way. I think there is a way to blend. It may not be easy. And I would say have open, honest discussion. All right. Because it's going to take both of you. And it may even, maybe you want to go get some therapy or something if you want, if you feel that it's a little bit hard to blend. But this shows like this, it says, hey, you can deepen it. You can deepen this relationship. You can start a new one. This is also start a new card. If it's like, you know what, I've had it with this, I think I'm going to start a new one. Or you just go deeper in an existing one. Okay, but this means really have honest relationship discussions. It's all there with a little work. It's going to take a little work though. There's a little work here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, Charity. Oh, hi, Charity. Okay, I'll give you a reading. All right. Okay, Charity. Now, I should have also said, just, I should have said this with the Venus retrograde, this, because Venus is also about art, just to go back to the last person, Venus is also about art, and this could be a collaboration that you're thinking about. If you're an artist, you may be rethinking a collaboration that you're on, and you may be thinking, oh no, how can we blend? Oh, this is not going. You can. You're going to have to blend it, and you're going to have to work on it. So that goes for any collaboration for the last person, okay? Whether it's business, professional, or romantic, just to be clear. Okay, Charity, I'm working on you. Okay, Charity, Charity. Charity would like a message. Okay. Whoa. Okay, one card, but I'm going to get you another one. Okay, Charity. I love the name Charity. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay, Charity. Okay. Okay, Amen. Oh, okay. Well, you got the moon and you got an upright. Moon is very mysterious. Now, when we get the moon upright, it's very sensitive and intuitive. You want to meditate, really connect to your intuition. But something's hidden right now. Hidden forces are in play when you get this. So you want to ask your guides to gently lift the veils, bring clarity to the situation. Sometimes there's even a female influencing the situation. So there's still some hidden stuff going on. So generally, this is a time to give yourself a chance to connect to your intuition, whatever your spiritual routine is, spending time in nature, whatever it is. Okay, just allow yourself to have some quiet time so you can go inward, trust your intuition. But generally, it takes at least a 28-day moon cycle before new information comes in. Now, but you got the Mercury card with it. Okay, you got the Mercury. That's all about communication, Charity. So this is a time for you to use your communication. That means by using your communication, you're going to help to clarify. So you may think, um, you need your communication. Somebody doesn't really understand. So part of the reason that there's fog right now is because somebody does not really understand what you want, what you're thinking, or what's going on. So the messenger, Charity, your verbal skills, they are at their peak. Put them to good use. Okay. Now, sure, you can pin something. Hey, a Leo sun, you can get creative. You can pin a novel, a play, or whatever. But this is also send an email, have a conversation. Really share what you're thinking, because that could also really help to clarify what's going on. Okay? So communicate. It is time to communicate, and that will help to lift the veils. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Oh, okay. We got okay. Ooh, can I have a reading, please? Aries. Okay, Aries, Aries. Aries is fire like Leo, so you should be loving Leo season. That should really be lighting your fire. Very, and Aries, my goodness, begins the whole Western zodiac. So in general, be fearless, take risks, do it yourself, go forward. It's very exciting energy. Aries gets the whole Western zodiac going. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Aries, 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 Aries. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. You got one card. I'm going to do another card because I'm doing two cards tonight. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's get another card. All right, Aries. Let's go. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at that. Okay. You got 12th house, okay? And then you got Venus retrograde. All right. So you heard me talk a little bit about Venus retrograde before. First, let's do 12th house. Okay. Now for an Aries, boy, Aries is normally it's full steam ahead. Let's go. I want it to be done yesterday, right? It's like, what's taking so long? There's an impatience. Let's go. Let's go forward. Well, 12th house says, you know what? Slow down a little bit. It's like, don't neglect your personal reflective time. Okay. 12th house is like, make sure you're giving yourself as much of a little retreat as possible, because you can burn yourself out when you have so much fire in Aries. And so this is also the house of transcendence. So any type of meditation, even if it's a 10-minute walk in nature, because for Aries that may sound like, okay, that's a big deal. Or, just a 5-minute pranayama, okay? Alternate nostril breathing. Just try to give yourself some time to be sensitive. This is also the house of secret and hidden knowledge. So, it's also saying by giving yourself some sensitive moments, you may be able to uncover something that's really going on around you, that maybe because you're Aries and you're going so fast, you don't even realize it's going on. Okay, because Aries is the fastest moving energy. So it's going to give you insight into what's going on. And the Venus retrograde now, okay, that's very reflective. This is for relationships and art. Give yourself some sensitive private time, and then do a checklist. When you get Venus retrograde, you go through all your relationships. Obviously, you go through your romantic ones, and then but business ones, okay, collaborations, and art. It is artistic, okay? So if you are an artist, you may want to re-envision a work of art, get something out, dust it off, revise it, okay? It's just a time to look at all relationships, personal and professional, and do that reevaluation. Add the sensitivity of the 12th house. 12th house is also it's a very imaginative, creative house. So it could be by allowing yourself some downtime or go on a retreat with your collaborator and rethink some art. Okay. So it can be sometimes people have both personal and professional deals with this, and sometimes it's just the one. So, and this goes for the other person who got Venus retrograde. It's relationships across the board. You check in with all of them. Okay. All right. I hope that was helpful, Aries. Okay. Can I have, oh, Cancer? Oh, okay. Hello, sensitive Cancer. Yes, yeah, of course you may have a reading. Cancer, so sensitive, watery, very, it's the most personal sign of the zodiac. Always protect yourself. It's very strong. It's much stronger energy than people realize, though, because it is cardinal. So you remember that, all right? You are supposed to be taking individual initiatives, okay? You're supposed to be going forward and starting businesses, and it's very forward moving. Just make sure that you just feel safe and protected. Generally, that's all a Cancer needs to move forward. And you want to make sure that your home is exactly as you want it, that you can really go home, shut the door, and feel, protected and safe, and that it is how you want it, and that people closest to you are doing that. All about nurture. Okay, Cancer. Let's get this Cancer message. Let's get this Cancer message. Okay. Okay. All right. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Well, that just, you know what? We're just going to take it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take that one. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, Cancer, you're a fascinating person. I'm gonna pick you another card because that just kind of just exploded the deck. So I'm gonna get you another one too. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, let's get this Cancer one more card. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So now, because the cards kind of went like that, you got two cards like this. All right, very fascinating. One, you got the Chiron card. Okay, that was the first one. Healing energies all around you. Okay, if there's a painful situation in your life, if you're grieving, if you've just grieved, if there's just, or sometimes we have wounds, right? We all got wounds from very early on, and sometimes that scab comes off, right? If a wound has recently been, uh, you know, uh, re-triggered, or you know, you thought, so either an old wound or a new wound. If you're surrounded by healing energy. It came out this way, so you may not feel yet that you can let go of something, but you're so close, and you know that you will heal. Then you got this. Now this is the conjunction and the opposition. You got both. Okay. So there's probably going to be something in your life where it's like something is ending, right? But then we know, when one door closes, another opens, right? And you always have a way out. It's just not the way you came in, right? But we always have a way out. Now, but then you also got the conjunction. It's on the same card. So when you get it like this, you're getting the whole messages. You're getting both messages. So even if something's ended, you had to let something go, something sad is happening, you've got a beautiful open door, a beautiful conjunction. Okay. And when astrology opens a door for you, yeah, you walk through it with confidence. Okay. So you're going to heal. You will heal. And let go. Things, and then you're going to let in the beautiful open door. But focus on that conjunction. Don't focus on the opposition. You focus on the conjunction. Okay. All right. Oh, and then you got the Aries reversed. Okay, because I picked that other card. Okay, so the Aries reversed. This is also means, there could be an out of balance Aries around you or a sick Aries, but it's also just be patient. Okay, when we get the Aries reversed, be patient. Take your time, follow through with what you're doing. So sometimes these cards can be like, oh, things aren't happening fast enough. Just be patient and keep going. It's going in the right direction. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. Can I pull a card for the country right now? Yeah, you know what I do. And I pull a card for groups. Okay, so while I'm pulling a card for the country, I should also remind that I pulled a card for the group, everyone listening to Through the Lens of Astrology. Yeah, we're part of a group. We form a group. And I do a lot of group oracle cards, and those messages are for all of us. And so when I did that for the group, for the Leo season, we got the fire card, which meant we're all supposed to be really taking actions. But yeah, I talk a lot. We got to benefit the group. We absolutely have to do what we can to help the country. I like to say, yeah, it's that JFK quote: "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country?" Because we gotta all work together. We gotta find ways to be of service. And that's Virgo. That's Mars in Virgo. That's perfect. We all have that energy. We can lead with the Leo, and let's find ways to be of service with that Mars in Virgo. Okay, let's pull a card. Okay, so this is saying if we all as a group, all right, everyone listening, if we all as a group embrace this energy, we will put beautiful healing energy into the country. We will help to heal this country. Okay. Yeah, because it needs some healing. Okay, here we go. Okay. How can we all benefit our country? Okay. Whoa. Okay, the country's gonna get a second card. The country deserves if I've been doing two cards, the country's gonna get two cards too. Wow. Okay. Okay, how can we benefit our country? What action can we take to benefit our country? Okay. Amen. Okay. Okay. The first and 11th house. Okay, everybody. We are all supposed to be embracing. I talked a little bit. That's the only house I got through. I got through the first house. All right. This is individual initiative. This is, yeah, we don't just sit back and it's like, oh, things are just going to work out magically, right? What do we have to do? No, it means we have to take actions. We have to contribute. We have to do something, right? So Aquarius is reform energy. We got the age of Aquarius. We got Saturn, Jupiter, and Aquarius. It's reform. We are all supposed to be taking humanitarian actions, and let's take actions that benefit the group. The first house, that is full steam ahead. Everybody take actions, and it even says DIY time. This is the house of self-reliance. Embrace the self-starter. Initiate your dream project. So this complements the fire card. When I pulled the fire card for the group. So let's take actions. Let's just not sit back and just wait for everybody else to, oh, they'll do that. They'll take care of that. We all know things that we can do, right? We can all do some volunteer work. Volunteer work falls under Virgo. It rules the sixth house to be of service. So that's a beautiful Virgo action while Mars is in Virgo. Let's do some volunteer work somewhere. Let's help people out. Everybody, we all need help, right? Boy, oh boy. So that's going to help. It's taking action. Find ways that you can do and actively do it. And then the 11th house. Okay. This is also the house. The 11th house is the house of groups. So this also means take action and join a group. Like you can join a humanitarian group, join, a group that helps the environment, right? Join a group that will benefit the country, right? Because the 11th house does groups. It also means, hey, maybe get a friend and say, hey, you want to go do some volunteer work, down here or down there, or, Habitat for Humanity, whatever. It's like, get your and then get a friend and go do it together. You can do that. It's also hopes and dreams. So that means, connect to your hopes and dreams. The more that each person, right? Like when we can really connect to our deepest passions, everyone benefits. Okay. When we are happy and passionate and pursuing our passions, everyone benefits, the country benefits, the world benefits. So this is also saying, let's be active, let's go forward, let's connect to our passions, and let's take actions. Actually do something. Don't just talk about it, right? Don't just, oh, I feel so much. Oh, well, you know what? I'm thinking I can analyze the problem of why that's not working. Okay, great. Now let's take actions to fix it. Let's do the reform. Thank you, whoever, Jennifer maybe asked that question. I don't know who asked that question, but that's a fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Okay. You know what? I think you asked a question a couple weeks ago. Hello, Jennifer Gadba. Okay, Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Husband has ticket to return to the U.S. August 18th. Is anything going to hinder that? Okay. So, all right. Oh, I wonder where he's from. Is that something you would be able to read? He is Pisces. Well, what I can do is I'm just going to pick a card for him. Okay. I'm going to pick a card for your husband. Um, Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, so for Jennifer's husband, so Jennifer's Scorpio and her husband is Pisces, water, water. That's nice, nice. What an emotional connection you must have. Okay, so Jennifer's husband is a Pisces. Just give me a message to what is the energy coming in for him in August? Yeah, what's his August? What is energy that her husband is going to be encouraged to, to embrace? Okay, okay. Okay, what's really going on? Jennifer's husband. Jennifer's husband in August. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, you got the fourth house reversed. You got family ties. Celebratory energy surrounds you and your family. So plan that special get together or reunion. I mean, generally, this is a time, when you get this, it's very positive for connecting with family. So that's, if he's going to be connecting with family in August, then this is a very positive card for that. Okay. And let me just look because I know, oh my gosh, I know last week somebody, yeah, somebody mentioned that I didn't get to them and I wrote it down. Oh my gosh. Um, and now I can't. Oh, Jerry Ann. Okay, Jerry Ann Pisces. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. It's sometimes it's just hard, I guess, to Oh, and yeah, we got more questions. Okay. All right. And Nancy. Okay. So Jerry Ann, I'm going to do Jerry Ann. I'm so sorry we missed you, Jerry Ann, a couple of weeks ago. So, okay. So let me do Jerry Ann and then we're going to get to, yeah. Oh my gosh. 8:54. Okay. We got to go quickly. Okay. And then I see Oski Powers has a question. Oh, where's him? Oh my gosh. How many people? There are a lot of people. Okay. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay. Okay. So whoa. Okay, Jerry Ann is a Pisces. Okay. Okay, so Jerry Ann got the Earth card. We're gonna go a little bit fast now because we only have a few minutes. Okay, so Jerry Ann, it's like whoa, indulge in earthly pleasures and make things practical. Mars and Virgo, just get real, and make sure it's very manifesting energy. But it's like remember we're spiritual beings, but we come in to have a physical experience, right? So don't deny yourself. Indulge. Get out in nature. Get a massage if you can. Just like eat, just make one of your favorite meals and really embrace all of those earthly pleasures. Okay. And I'm going to do Jerian because I'm not even sure she's listening now, but I'll talk to her later. Okay. So now we have, okay, I'm Aries. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Okay. Let's get this Aries a reading. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Okay. Nancy the Aries. Okay. Amen. Woo! Okay, Nancy. You got the Uranus card reversed. Now, Uranus is exciting, electrifying, embrace change, embrace new beginnings. It's also reversed. It's wonderful for alternative medicine. So go ahead and embrace alternative medicine if you're thinking of doing anything with that. that can complement and supplement. It doesn't replace Western medicine, but go ahead and enjoy that. It's, Uranus is like embrace the new. If there's like an exciting new experience, um, yeah, embrace it. It's change. It's also wonderful for technology. Now, you also got the square, okay? Now, the square is dynamic. You may feel there's a situation where the door may be locked. The square says, don't worry, you are the key. You got to persevere. You don't give up. When you get the square, often people tell me, I'm done. I'm just throwing in the towel. And I say, no, you got the square. You got to try harder. You got to try harder when you get the square, okay? Because you persevere and then you can make it happen. So embrace whatever change is happening, Nancy, and you persevere and try even harder. And if alternative medicine appeals to you, that's going to be really nice. Okay, Jennifer, go ahead and put, we're going to try to get, okay. Oh, Oski Powers, I think you did a message a couple of weeks ago about a job. You're Aquarius. Okay, I don't think you told me that last time. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. And what will be your role if there are any what will be your role if there are any big changes coming to the United States? Well, what's your role right now? That makes me feel that makes me feel you got quite a role going on right now. Okay, I'm just going to tell you how best can you serve your country. Maybe what will be your role? Okay, how can Oski Powers have the most supportive role of the country? Uh, Big changes. If there will be any big changes to the United States. Okay, okay, Oski Powers. How can Oski Powers best serve his country? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, let me get you another card. Okay. Okay. How can you best serve your country? Okay. Okay, one. All right, you got the Chiron card upright and you got the Capricorn reversed. All right. So these are very strong cards. One, definitely take care of yourself, heal yourself completely. Know that healing energy is around you. And this can be emotional healing, physical healing. It could be, somebody needs your help healing, or sometimes there is a wound. So, one, take care of yourself, okay? And make sure that you're healing yourself. Capricorn is very manifesting energy. Now, when it is reversed, okay, it means, it's really saying, um, it's very, well, let's be responsible, okay? It's saying that there is a practical, responsible approach that you can take. There's a lot of wisdom with Capricorn that you have. So it could be that you have knowledge that is going to help. So share your knowledge, share what you've learned, okay? And we can also heal by sharing stories of pain, or any type of story of healing, because that's very inspirational, because a lot of people have stories. A lot of people have had a lot of trauma over the past year. So if you share a way that you have healed, that can be very inspirational to someone else. So Capricorns are the sages of the community. So you may have some real wisdom to impart, and you may have some practical. This is very good business practical. You could have some practical knowledge, but Capricorn is real knowledge and wisdom. So, share what you know. Okay, share what you know and work on your own healing, if you still need to do some healing. And yeah, okay. So I hope that's helpful. It's a little complicated message, but yeah, you have a lot to offer with that energy. Okay. All right. And then, okay, great. And did I get, oh my gosh, we're like out of time. Jennifer, is there anybody else that I can do really fast? Did everybody get a reading that wanted a reading? Okay, Gemini, let's get the Gemini real fast. I'm a Gemini. Hey, you're my first Gemini getting a reading. Okay. Gemini, let's get you a card. Okay, Gemini, let's get you a card. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Oh, you got the Scorpio card, Gemini, upright. And I'm just going to pull one more card. So you get, okay, you definitely got the Scorpio. Check in with Scorpios around you. But the upright is a power card. It is healing. It is transformational. It really is dig deep right now. You can really have major transformational experiences, and Scorpios can be influencing you right now. So make sure you know if you got a Scorpio influencing you. But the Scorpio's upright. So that's going to be an imbalanced Scorpio. Oh my gosh, and you got Pluto reversed. Oh my gosh, Gemini, this is very surprising. Pluto's connected to Scorpio. Now, there could be power plays around you. This complicates the Scorpio message, okay? Embrace your power. Make sure nobody's pulling power plays with you, okay? Pluto reversed, but there is major, intense transformational energy open to you. Don't let anybody do a power play with you. Own your power, embrace your power, and you take on the beautiful healing energy. Okay? And check in. Make sure there are no Scorpios around you doing any power plays. Okay? Woo! That was a pretty intense message we got in there. Okay, everybody get a reading. And you know what? If we missed anybody, I'm going to read over these and then maybe I can. Oh, okay. You're so welcome, Oski Powers. Okay. I'm gonna do oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, so I'm going to yeah, I'll read over these in case we missed something. Because I know we missed a reading we missed one last time. So anyway, this was so wonderful. I love it. I love connecting with you all. It means so much to me. I'm so grateful. And yeah, that's really going to be our show. So until next time, oh, enjoy and embrace transformation.